is up, everyone? Welcome to the video. Before we get into it, I want to leave this quick disclaimer. I already know there might be some people saying the only thing you need for running is a positive attitude. And although that's true, yeah, that's great. I'm proud of you. I wanted to go over some things that you can actually apply right away and that I think will give you a lot of play whenever you're trying to improve with running. Also, I can't cover everything. So just the 5 heaviest hitting tips I could think of that I wish I knew whenever I started running 5 years ago now, maybe even a little longer. So I hope you guys enjoy these 5 points. Let's get into the video. All right, the first thing you need is actual running shoes. Don't make the mistake that I made and just pick out whatever shoes that look fitnessy that are in your closet. Normally, if you just get a regular pair of gym shoes that you would get at like an outlet store, they're really unstable and that can lead to plantar fasciitis, shin splints, ankle issues, Achilles issues like it did for me. So save yourself the trouble. I know they're a little bit expensive, but get yourself a brand new pair of running shoes. This will, 1, help prevent you from getting injured, and also it's pretty freaking motivating having a nice pair of running shoes waiting for you when you get into running. My second tip is put some thought into nutrition. Now, you don't need to do anything crazy. You don't need to track everything you eat. You don't need to follow a super specific carnivore diet or anything like that. Really, I just want it to be on your mind. For some people, this is kind of a shock to the body, and you either already are not eating enough, so you're gonna need to eat a little bit more now that you're upping activity, or for others, with all the extra activity, your appetite goes through the roof and you end up overeating and maybe even putting on some weight, which really isn't ideal. So again, you don't need to follow any super specific diet. Just keep it on your mind that this is a new activity for you and your body might have different demands than it has in the past. Running isn't just about running. You need to complement it well with proper strength and mobility training alongside it. Especially in the beginning, this is something your body is not really used to, and that opens you up for a bigger risk for injury in the start of your running journey compared to when you've been already doing it for years and years. You don't really need to overthink this part. Just 2 to 3 strength sessions a week. They can be full body. It could be 30 minutes if that's all you have. And do some stretching afterwards, keep everything loose, and this will, 1, help you progress in running and also protect you from injury along the way.
So my 4th tip is to run for time and not for distance. So let me explain. In the beginning, running 1 mile might be too much. So it doesn't make sense to set a mile goal at the beginning when you could set, let me run for 20 minutes or let me run for 5 minutes and walk for 2 and kind of go through the distances by time. Now for me, as someone who's training for my 2nd marathon, I still run by time, and it's how my coach chooses to look at my runs. And another thing that helps with is time management. In the beginning, you don't know how long 8 miles will take to execute, but you can schedule an 80-minute run because you know exactly how long that's going to take, 80 minutes. So start and maybe even continue using time as the metric.
All right, finally, tip number 5. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy where you are at in your journey. What I mean by this is it's super easy when you get into it to watch all these YouTubers and say, I need to run the marathon. Like, I won't be a runner until I run the marathon or until I run an ultra marathon or until I get a sub 3-hour marathon. The finish line is never ending. And where you're at in your journey, everyone had to go through. We all remember what it felt like to struggle running that first mile, that first 5K, that first 10K, the first PR. And I think it's really beautiful that when you get started, the same goal that you have is the same goal that I have, is the same goal that the elites have. And that's just to get better at running and enjoy ourselves. So even if you are a veteran marathoner running your 10th marathon, or you just signed up for your first 5K, enjoy the training, enjoy getting better. And that's really what this is all about, is having fun and continually progressing. Because believe me, you're gonna get to that first marathon one day. You're gonna get to that 10th marathon one day. But you will never be where you're at right now, getting into running, being so excited. I remember what it feels like to be so stoked just to learn and to get better at this thing. You're gonna have a great time. I know you are. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you were able to get some tips out of it and that you can apply in your training right away. If I forgot anything, because again, I only could list 5, leave a comment down below. Maybe start some discussions. If you're a new runner, use that as a resource to maybe learn some other things that you can apply that will help save you some headache in your running journey. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. Enjoy your next run, and I'll see you guys in the next one.